The next video I'm going to make here is how to update the developments on the site, so all of the projects that show up here. So on the back end of the site, we just come right here to the menu item that's called Developments. Click on that, and up comes a list of everything that is on the site. Let's go ahead and click into one of these that already exists, so we can go to this Waterfront East one that caused us so much trouble getting everything correct on it. We can see the images that are here, we can see the text that's on the site, and we can see the category that it belongs to. So if at some point, which I'm sure it will, this moves from future into active, this is simply how you would change it. You would just uncheck future and check active, and you would hit update. And then if we come here and we hit refresh, you can see that it's now gone from future and it now shows up in active. Now obviously we don't want that, so we'll go ahead and change that back. We'll hit refresh again, and now you'll see it's gone from active and it's back in future. So this right here is what controls which category it shows up in. These are the pictures that show up for this slideshow right here. So I would highly recommend cropping them all to the same size, which we have set at 1000 by 519. Now, it doesn't have to be that size. That's just a size that fits well on the page here to show up. You know, you can make it a different size, but it lets you pick what's going to be the primary area that shows up on the page. The other part here is the featured image, and that is the one that shows up before you click into the project. So this is what we call the featured image. The next part is the text that shows up here on the page for the project. So sticking with our same example, here's the headline and here's this text down here. Each one of these is its own separate text block. You can just, click into here, if the, obviously this stuff at some point will change to project completion date or whatever, you can just edit these things right here. You can also move these text blocks around. If for some reason you wanted to change the emphasis of these, you just grab right here on where this little X is, and you can move those things up and down in the list. When you go to add a new one, it's going to look just like this, except it's just going to be a blank form. So you just have to make sure that you fill everything out. The title goes here, the locale goes here, the gallery images go here, and for the text portion down below, we have set up a template so that when you're building a new one, all you have to do is click on this button that says Templates. You click on this one that says Development, and there is your starter text. So obviously the text isn't going to be right, but it'll be formatted correctly with the fields that you want. And so you can just come in here and then edit each one of these as needed to get that done. Featured image, hero gallery, locale, title, text. Yeah, it's just filling these out. If you only get part of it done and then you look at the front end to check, you'll notice if something's not correct. If you don't check any of these categories, I don't think it'll show up anywhere on the site. So that is really all there is to adding the developments or updating the developments on the site. List is right there. Let's trash this one that I started. Avoid confusion there. Yeah, there's the existing list of projects on the site. Excuse me. The only other part I want to cover here is on the home page to decide what projects what projects show up here. We can just go here to edit the page, and you can see there's just a drop-down menu here. So If you want to change this to something else, they'll all show up, or once again, as usual, you can start typing and it will limit the options here for you if you want to change those to something else. Each time you change it, you'll just need to hit update to save your changes and make them live on the site. I think that's it for the projects. I'll make you some more videos as needed. That's all I'm going to get done here before the weekend, though. Thanks so much.